Title: I got home and saw my daughter's boyfriend's car outside. As I got close, I heard him on the phone saying, "Bro, you won't believe it, I drilled both of them at once and I filmed it. It was the craziest thing I've ever done." Start: I knew something was wrong the moment I saw his car in my driveway. Engine still warm, headlights dimming, like the house itself was trying to warn me. I stepped closer. That's when I heard his voice, smug, loud, unaware of the man standing 10 feet away, listening. "Bro, you won't believe it, I drilled both of them at once, and I filmed it. Craziest thing I've ever done." Both of them. The words hit me like a cold hammer. I pushed him against the car before he could hang up. His phone nearly slipped from his hand, but I caught it. Calm hands, dead heart. "Show me," I said. No yelling, no threats, just controlled poison. He knew better than to test me. When the video opened, I expected denial, maybe some twisted misunderstanding. But no. My daughter, my wife, laughing, whispering to him, inviting him. My stomach turned, my vision pulsed, my soul fractured quietly. He waited for me to explode. I didn't. I handed the phone back and stepped away like I had just inspected a used car I didn't intend to buy. Not a word. I walked into the house, locked myself in my study, and called a lawyer. Because revenge isn't rage, revenge is architecture. People assume betrayal starts with a fight, or coldness, or some dramatic shift. No, it begins with trust. My wife, Claire, 12 years of marriage, long mornings, quiet Sundays, shared struggles. I thought we built a life like two craftsmen carving the same sculpture. My daughter, Lily, my pride. My first thought in the morning, my last at night. I taught her to ride a bike on the cracked pavement behind the elementary school. I patched her knees. I protected her from boys like him. And her boyfriend, Tyler, smiling, polite, sir this and sir that. I took him fishing once. He thanked me like it mattered. Maybe it did. Just not the way I hoped. For 3 days after the video, I barely spoke. I watched, listened, took notes like a detective living in his own house. They didn't know what I knew. They moved freely, carelessly. My wife texted more. My daughter stayed out late. Tyler visited twice, always when I was busy. The universe doesn't shout truths at you. It whispers. And when you're quiet enough, you hear everything. The pain stopped burning. It solidified, became something I could hold, a tool. My lawyer and I built the foundation first. Financial freeze, asset separation, custody contingencies, digital forensics, a private investigator to verify everything I suspected. No emotion, just paperwork and precision. Then came the evidence. I pulled camera footage from the doorbell, the garage, the living room. I mirrored phones I legally had access to. I collected receipts, timestamps, inconsistencies. Every betrayal has fingerprints. They left theirs everywhere. And then, the final spark. A week after the driveway confession, I found 2 pregnancy tests. One in my daughter's bathroom trash, the other, hidden poorly, in my wife's. 2 different brands, 2 faint plus signs. The house felt smaller after that, like the walls were leaning in, listening. I didn't confront them. I simply marked a date. Family dinner, Sunday, 7 p.m. I sent the invitations myself. I cooked the meal, set the table, lit candles. When they sat down, my wife glowing, my daughter quiet, I felt a stillness settle inside me, like a sniper slowing his breath. Halfway through dinner, Claire reached for my hand. "Honey," she said softly, like she was delivering a miracle, "we're having a baby." Lily's fork froze. Tyler choked on water. It was the kind of moment you couldn't script, yet life delivered it perfectly. I nodded, smiled once, then reached into my pocket. I placed 4 things on the table. 1, a printed transcript of Tyler's call. 2, a stack of still images pulled from the video, faces blurred except theirs. 3, a report from the private investigator confirming the timeline. 4, a sealed envelope addressed to my lawyer. Gasps, silence, breathing that suddenly couldn't find rhythm. My wife's smile cracked, piece by piece. My daughter's eyes filled, not with guilt, no, with shock that I knew. Tyler turned pale. That smug confidence evaporated. I didn't raise my voice, didn't touch them, didn't insult or accuse. I simply said, "You left evidence everywhere." My wife whispered, "Please, we can—" "No," I cut in, calm, final. "This is already done." I slid the envelope toward her. Inside is everything my lawyer needs to proceed. You'll find bank statements, phone logs, and a list of assets you no longer control. To my daughter, I turned gently. "Whether you're pregnant or not, I'll support you. But your choices have consequences, starting with distancing you from him." She broke into tears, real ones, not the rehearsed performance I'd grown used to. To Tyler, "You will never come near this house or my family again. The police have the video. They also have the part where you bragged about recording without consent." His chair scraped violently as he stood. He left without his coat. My wife reached for me. I stepped back. "You made your choice," I said, "and I made mine." By morning, my lawyer had filed everything. By afternoon, she had moved out. My daughter stayed, for now. Trust takes time to rebuild. But at least she understands the cost of silence. The pregnancy tests turned out to be false alarms. Even better, revenge is not about destroying others, it's about reclaiming yourself. Tonight, the house is quiet, still, mine again. I sit in the study where this all began, hands steady, heart colder but cleaner. People think betrayal breaks you, but sometimes it sharpens you. And God help the next person who mistakes my silence for weakness.